What's going on, YouTube? OGs, Nitro RCs here, coming back at you for hopefully the continuation of this. Hold on a second, turn this TV down a little bit, guys. Still got the fall brawl going on back there. Listening to old Mr. Lefty. But yeah. I'm gonna try getting this done. Cleaned up to what I want to get it cleaned up. I did a couple things at the end of the last video that I didn't plan on doing, but they kind of fell into place, so I just went ahead and went with it, and I figured whatever, you guys ain't gonna care anyway, so I'll explain it to you. But I really want to get 90% of this done today, so I can get it soaking in the old odorless mineral spirits, the milk bath, and that should take care of any other residue left on it, and I'll get that scrubbed off tomorrow, and we can get this thing put back together, because it's pretty good now. It looks okay. The hardest part's going to be what we're going to do right now as far as the little stuff goes. But yeah, got Nitro pup right here on my shoulder looking at me. Hope you guys can see him or not. Yeah, see him? You gotta say hi to him. You better say hi to him up there. Yeah. You don't know whether he's coming or going, guys. You don't know. He's not used to us being inside this long. He's like, why ain't we out there running trucks? Why ain't we out there at the lot? Why ain't we getting stuff done? Blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, we're going to try this right now. The reason why he's sitting on my shoulder is because he's throwing his animals at me again. Yep. And the penguin is what just hit me. And there he goes. Go bother somebody else. But anywho, guys, what I did was I got the piston off the crank. I managed to get that off, and it's nice. It's real nice. Hold on a second, guys. Just so you know, I will be wearing my visors, and for any of you guys, older fellas or younger fellas that got a problem seeing, you can get these things right here, and they fit right on my forehead, and they're that far away from my glasses, and they come with 4 different lenses, 4 different calibers of magnifications, and these are 2.0s, so these are 2 times magnification right here. And you put them on and you just flip them down in front of your nose, and whenever you look down, you have that monocular vision going on, guys, and boy, do they come in handy. I mean, they're the perfect distance to look at stuff about what I'm going to do right now. So I'll be wearing these things right now because yeah, your OG boy here is literally blind. I mean, yeah. If somebody moved my glasses in the middle of the night while I was sleeping, I'd never find them again. That's how bad my eyes are. But anyway, this piston, if you look at it, that is where the pinch starts. I'm not forcing it up no higher than that. That's where I can shove this up in there, and boom, right there is where it grabs. I can spin it and twist it and get it a little bit higher, but who wants to do that? Yeah, so it's got plenty of pop left in it, guys, because remember, this is a 4.6. It's got lots of bang in it, and it's clean. I got it oiled. That's even oiled, and it goes up just that far. You can feel the pinch grab right there. You guys can see that. So it's got lots of life left in it, guys. Lots of life left in it. My hands are destroyed from mucking around with all this cleaning stuff over here. So, but we're leaving him there. We got the back plate cleaned up pretty good. We got it cleaned up real good, guys. Let me see if I can get my headlamp on, boys, so you can see what I'm talking about here, because the lighting over here sucks. I got the lamp hanging right above me, but it's not putting out what needs to be seen, I should say. So yeah, let me see here. See if this right here helps out any at all. But yeah, this is, you can see all that in there. I got that scrubbed out good. I mean, and it was caked. I mean, it's got stuff in it like this. You see that? See how nasty that one way is up in there? And all of that red. I don't know what fuel they were using in here, but it was red, whatever it is. I mean, maybe some Sidewinder red, 30% race fuel or something like that. But yeah, this This was bad, guys. And if you look up in the block, you can see it also up in there. See that? I can't see what you guys can see, so I can't see the tablet at the same time. But yeah, all this up in here. Look at that. All this over in here. It's just packed full of the old stuff. So yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to scrub on this a little bit with some brake cleaner and some shop rags that I have over here. And we're going to move the pieces away. I pulled the clutch off and tried the Losi clutch kit thing, and it's garbage. Just putting that out there. PSA. PSA. You're supposed to be able to slide that down on top of here like this. I will show you exactly what you're supposed to be able to do. This fits over this like this, and it's supposed to fit down behind the spring, and you turn it and it clicks the spring on and all of that, and then you're supposed to be able to flip this over and grab a hold of the clutch shoe, and you can't do it. And why can't you do it? Because it's too high. It hits on the frame, and if you move it up to where it's supposed to grab the clutch shoe on the outside right here, because it's supposed to do like this. Put the shoe on the pin, push your spring down. You're supposed to be able to pull this down. You guys can see what I'm doing here. And that is supposed to fit in the slot of the shoe. And it won't, because the crankshaft's too long. It's impeding upon it because it's hitting back here on itself. That's what it's supposed to do, like that. And then you pull it off by picking the handle up. Well, you can't do that like that. If you're going to pick that clutch shoe up that high, you might as well just pull some bitch off by hand like I did. I just popped the screwdriver up underneath there and popped them off. And when it comes to putting the some bitches on, you got to turn it and do the same way. It won't work because you can't get this to go down far enough. It hits on itself because the crankshaft is too long. So, fail. Epic fail. Epic waste of money. But I will tell you, I will let the cat out of the bag. I have another one coming, hopefully tomorrow, by ProTech. A good one, not this shit. This is a good one. I paid $20-something for the ProTech one. We're gonna put it on, twist it, snap them in. It's gonna be a totally different ball game. I actually even ruined the spring. Look at this spring. I stressed that spring out, dude. That spring is stressed out so bad it's ridiculous. Look at that. I did that using this damn thing. So yeah. No, we won't be using that. But back to this shit. We're going to get on this real quick. I want to get all this cleaned up the best I can. Try to make an hour-long episode or 8 minutes in. Needles all look good with the exception of the high speed. We're going to take care of that. We're going to clean out the barrel. The slide's got a little gook inside that. We're going to get him cleaned out too. The actual car body itself, I scrubbed this. I took the time and I cleaned this and cleaned it and cleaned it. Guys, it is like brand new now. I mean, it is clean, clean, clean. Inside and out, between me and the Q-tips and everything else that I've been running up and down through here and cleaning out the ports and the jet bodies and stuff that everything sets in down there, you know, where the mid-range is at. And yeah, we got it looking pretty good, guys. We got it looking a hella better than what it was, okay? Oh, and before I forget, big shout out again. I don't care if I got to do it every freaking day that I make a video, all right? I'm going to give credit where credit is due. I'm going to appreciate who appreciates me. I'm going to respect who respects me. I'm going to help who helps me and my channel. And that's my brother, All Aspects RC. In his last video, he's got me going on his TV again, like he does in prior videos. He's got me going on his TV again in the background. While he's wrenching, he's watching me. I mean, come on now. That's like stardom to me. To an old fellow like me, that's like stardom. I don't care. I reached the plateau when I watch somebody and they're watching me because of what I do. Boys and girls, that means the world to me. So, my boy, All Aspects, Otis out there in Cali doing his barbecue thing. Brother, I don't know what went on with your health thing that you mentioned in the video, but you know, pray. I hope you're okay. You know, And I gotta tell you, bro, nothing but love for you. Nothing but love for you. Respect and appreciation and admiration for the shout outs and all the support you give OG, this old Michigan boy, this old country boy, the support you give me for my lifelong love of RC cars and trucks and what I'm trying to do over here. So props to you, bro. Props, nothing but appreciation for you, man. Nothing but appreciation. And that goes out to my boy, All Aspects RC. If y'all don't know who he is, look him up. Can't go wrong with him. Cannot go wrong with him. And he's getting ready to dive off on a new adventure with track racing, streetcar track racing. He's getting ready to break out the Picos. And I'm telling you, boy, once you get on a track and start running a road course, and the mugs are doing 60, 70 mile an hour, and you're making them turns like this, ain't no going back. That's the ultimate high right there. Trucks is cool, jumping and running and wheelies and all that, yeah. But when you're on a professionally made track and you're doing them cuts and them turns and you're doing that acceleration, there ain't nothing like it, brother. Enjoy. That's all I'll say about it. Enjoy. Love you, man. Now, the carburetor, this thing is spotless, looking good. So we're gonna put him up in the pile of the already ready to go. Back plate's good, carburetor's good, piston and sleeve good. There's our key. Can't forget our key. It's got to go in the back. Gonna soak it. Gonna clean it. Got to clean it. Cooling head. We know that's good. That thing's like brand new. I had to even make sure it was HPI with the way it's cut at the angle. I know it's HPI because they have the false ones out, the King ones that are cut straight down. They're laser cut like this, but they're not cut at an angle like the HPIs are. They're cut straight down. So this is legit. That's legit. And so we're gonna break out the brake cleaner here. Hold on for a second, guys. My phone chimed. Gotta make sure it ain't nobody important. Nothing big. Nothing big. I do have a mama that lives in a senior living place. You know, it's not a home. It's just senior assistant living where they get, cheaper rent and they can all chill out together and hang out, and that's about it. And she calls, I jump, like everybody should. When your mama calls, you better jump. That's just the facts. If you don't, well, you got something wrong with you. But a little brake cleaner, and we're going to scrub these mugs up. This is the one way. And that's the OG part about this sucker. It's got the internal one-way bearing with a micro thin back plate, like we've already talked about. That's crazy. So yeah, there's some stuff that's got to go on. Let me swap these glasses around with this light, boys and girls. See if I can get something different going on here, because that design ain't working. Here we go. Okay. Oh, mucho better off. Oh hell yeah, we got to remember this way. Shit, this is brand new. This is like having them young teenage eyes. Even though I technically can't say that because I've been wearing glasses since I was like 4 years old. So I wouldn't know what good eyes are, boys. No, your OG been blind since birth. But yeah, see this stuff right here. I'm trying to get the majority of it off, but I will be soaking this in the odorless, environmentally safer mineral spirits that we have. The milk bath, I call it. We're gonna soak that overnight, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna try putting this sucker back together, boys. There we go with that. Give me a Q-tip. Look at that, all that dry fuel in there, and the oils. So if I leave it in there soaking, anything in there breaks up, it should hopefully roll out. Because that's the whole thing about it. These pins, these needle bearings in there, they will pack up, and the one way might actually be good. The one way will be in really good shape, but it might have something wedged in there that's keeping it from grabbing, keeping it from opening. And I can see some stuff in there right now, boys. Let's see if I can pick it out and show you what I'm talking about. Probably can't, but I can see the red dried fuel in here on the sliders right now. Look at that. Oh, that's just chilling in there. and we got to try to get it out. I don't want to punch the bearing out. I do, excuse me guys, I do have a punch. Got a punch right here. Punch right here, smack the shit out of it, blow it out of there. But I don't want to because, like I said, the bearing works good. Works real good. But you see all that right there came out of there. Just from me rubbing it through there, and that's not even counting if I can spin the bearings. If I can get the needle bearings to spin in there, it'll loosen up even more of it. So. And yeah, I know brake cleaner's going everywhere, but this shit dries up faster than anything, and you ain't gonna bother nothing.
2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Brandon Belt right now, 3.5 seconds up on the field.
Okay, get it put down. Oh, remember I was talking about Miss Bella in the last video about how she's there racing. Her last. The hell? Oh, my pup's over here. Her last post on Facebook was, unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but she doesn't have her pit guy with her, her usual pit guy. I don't know if it's her dad or a sponsor or somebody that usually pits for her for Nitro. So she's only running E-class. I think she's running E-truggy and E-buggy in the intermediate class. And she's second and one. I don't think she's first. I think she's second and third or second and fourth, or she's second in something good. She's got 2 good positions in both her classes that she's going to jump off on. But normally she runs Nitro, and I'm kind of bummed that she can't run Nitro. But normally she runs Nitro, but she's not going to because she said, honestly, I'm not comfortable, which I don't blame her. She's not comfortable because she doesn't have her pit guy with her, whoever he is. Probably, you know, her little voice in her head and her intercoms that keeps her calm down. So she's not going to run Nitro this weekend, but she is running 2 E-classes, and so I hope she whips that butt. I hope she puts it on the boys this weekend. But she says the track is fast. And from what I'm watching these boys run right now, it ain't no joke fast. And I think that fall brawl, I think that's going on down there in North Carolina. I think that's where that's at. But yeah, another good track to get a hold of. I mean, yeah, if we had something like that around here, guys, yeah, all my videos would be taken from there. You can guarantee that. You can guarantee that. All right, there's that. One-way grabs tight. So, and you can see I don't have all the scrapings off it. This crap up here is, I don't know what this shit is. It's old, boys. It's old. I mean, it's old. Seriously. Because I haven't had a 4.6, a K-Series 4.6 with this kind of a back plate. There that is. Quick tangent jump real quick. This is why I told you about having your piston up on the top, because where's your oil port at? Your oil port is there. Okay, so that's the front. This side right here goes towards the front. The cutout of the skirt and your oil port, your little oil port right there, which we're going to make sure it's cleaned out in a second. But your little oil port always goes towards the front, where the bearings are at. So that would be up front, and then the long skirt, your tail would be in the back. So it would set in that slot. When it go up and come down, it'd be in that slot. Go up and come down, it'd be in that slot. Well, if it's sitting in that slot on bottom, because that technically is dead bottom right there. That's what that would be called. That'd be considered dead bottom. So if it was on dead bottom, and you went to pop that back plate out of there, and that skirt was in that slot, you would break that skirt, because that's so thin, guys. You would snap that skirt right off that piston, and you'd be screwed. You'd be so angry. It wouldn't even be funny. So that's why it's important to always put your piston up on top dead center, or at least up. Because if you got a pinch, you ain't running it to the top unless you got the sleeve out of it. But if you don't have the sleeve out of it, you at least get it up there high enough to where you know it's cleared that, and you can see that through the exhaust port. So once it's cleared that, then you pull your back plate off. But I want you to see that. That's the reason why I said make sure your piston's up before you go yanking that sucker off there. Otherwise, you'll have a major problem, and you'll be an angry mofo. I mean, you'll be angry. So, but I haven't seen one of these in a long time. It's been like that. And we're going to scrub a couple more pieces, and then we're going to do the big one. We're going to pull the flywheel off, pull the jam nut off. We got the shoes off. We're going to get all this off, and then you're going to see me heat this sumbitch up, and you're going to see me smack it. I'm going to smack the hell out of it on 2 pieces of wood I got back here behind me. And if I hit it, if I get it hot enough and I hit it hard enough, the old bug 404 trick, it should shoot the bearings and the crank right out the bottom, lickety split. It should. In theory, it works 9 out of 10 times. But because the RC gods were nice enough to me to let me get the sleeve out on camera, I wouldn't be surprised if they robbed me of that privilege of getting the crank and the bearings out too. Oh, that was weird. You see that, guys? You see that? I just knocked 2 bearings out of the front of this clutch bell. That clutch bell, look at that. It's got 2 bearings in it. Why is that? And that's a standard HPI 15 tooth clutch bell. I'm sorry guys, you're out of picture. I got the camera so close. There. Oh, that's a standard 15 tooth clutch bell. Why does it got 2 bearings in it? Huh. Because there's the inside bearing. I didn't notice that till now. Yeah, there's the inside bearing. That goes on there like that. Ooh, look at that sucker spin, boys. Oh my lord. They got 2 bearings. Instead of putting a shim, oh, look how high up that is. Look at that. Oh my lord, look at that, boys. You see that? We're just gonna watch it for a second. Look at that. That's nice. So I can see, I guess, I don't know why that's like that. Why is that so deep? That is ridiculous. Now I can see why you'd have 2 bearings on there, but man, you're right. That's a perfect fit. I mean, that's a perfect fit. By the time you put this screw down in here, it fits perfect. Just for giggles, we're going to see how much backlash we got. The hell? Where's my shit at? That ain't it either. Where's my 2.5? Oh, shit. All my wrenches I use are in the bottom of my tray. Boom. There it is. A perfect fit with no back. Oh my god, that's insane, guys. Can you see that? That is crazy. That's a perfect fit with 2 bearings in her. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever seen a clutch bell take 2 bearings before like that. Because I know I haven't. That's new to me. New to me, boys. And we're going to get away, hopefully, with still getting to use that wore out O-ring that goes on the seal of this back plate. So hopefully that stays together. And there's the bigger O-ring that goes on the back of the or on the bottom of the carburetor, the carb body. Okay, there's that screw. Put that back in there. And we got there's 1 bearing. These are pretty good. We're not going to muck with them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they ain't broke. You see them bearings spinning like tops. So we're going to leave them some bitches alone. Just like that. Clutch bell's a little grubby. We're going to clean him out real quick. Ugh. Alright. 115 tooth clutch bell. Our slide. We're going to get this dipped real quick. Get some brake cleaner down in there. Boom. And push out that. That's what I wanted to push out. Those right there came off the O-rings that were in there. That's why I thought the O-rings were trashed. You see that, guys? Yeah. So they came out of that. So I don't know what that from, because the O-rings are fine on the low speed. Okay. Done. Nice and clean. I was going to soak him in the spirits too, but I don't think there's any reason for that. And the reason why I got so much mineral spirits in that pail is so when I put this block down in there, it all submerges. The whole thing goes under. Like that's what we want. We want the whole thing in there. So it's got time to soak overnight. Okay, that's got to go in. That's going to go in. Needles need to be cleaned. That's going to go in, even though we could probably just wipe that off right here, but still. All right. Supposed to be warm tomorrow, guys. It's supposed to be like up in the 40s, almost 50s tomorrow and Sunday. That is nuts. I knew the weather wasn't going to stay long. I mean, we all know that. This was just the first blast. Like, don't forget, winter's here. We're going to make it 6 degrees outside, because it was. It was 6 degrees. Real feel was like 3. I'm like, shit, you know, the first cold day and it's that cold. All right, Mother Nature, you can calm down. But yeah, that's all that was about. So that's that. That's that. Our dust boot. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you guys remember or not, but I talked about that chunk that was on that brim right there. I did shave it off with this X-Acto knife. I took that X-Acto knife like I was talking about doing, and I just went over it like that and lightly, and just like that. You gotta be careful, because if you have a new blade, you will chunk this aluminum. So you gotta kind of like shave it down, feather shave it a little bit at a time. And that's what I did, just like that. And wipe it off. And I felled it. It's now nice and smooth now, because you don't want anything rough on there, because it'll tear your boot later on. So we got rid of that. And the worst case scenario, because it is so soft, what you do is you find something just as hard, like a wrench, a good sized wrench or a screwdriver, and you find that hump right there, and you press on it, and you round it, and you press and round it, because this is aluminum, and you will fold that back into itself and take that burr off it, just like that. All I'm doing is pushing it back in there, like pushing in like putty. And now that that's calmed down, it won't cut this boot. So that's what we're going to do. The boot's nice and clean. All right, I can go back up there. Car body's good, slide's good, and I will blast this with some WD-40 when it's all said and done. Those are going to soak. That's going to soak. Clutch shoes are going to go someplace, because we got to dig out more springs. I hope I got damn springs. So now we're going to take this off. Need our impact and our 10 mil. Grab a hold of this, put this on reverse and pop. And I was going to tell you that as I was taking everything apart, when I pulled the nut off the end, when I pulled everything apart, nothing on this engine was tight. Nothing. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And how all of this is like that. Let's get a bigger screwdriver, pop it down behind the wheel. This is where you got to be careful because of the casing. Pop, pop, pop. You don't want to crack your casing. Pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. And hopefully we can pop it off like this without getting the huddy. Boom, just like that. Okay, that's done. Ooh, look at that, guys. You see that? Ugh. So yeah, okay. Now we can put the big screwdriver back in there. We're done killing everything with it. Get out the little screwdriver here. Get our collet off. I hate this because the sucker spins and it should not spin. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Boom. Okay. Boom, boom. Get some pliers out of here. Get the impact somewhere out of the way. Okay. Soak, 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 soak. You see how dirty that thing is? We can probably scrub off the majority of this. Yep, just like that. Just like that. some on the back here. Scrub off the back, get up inside. Get a little Q-tip action going on in here, guys. Just like this. What are we, 30 minutes in? Okay, doing good, we're doing good. Put that over there. Get our brake cleaner out of the way. Magnetized screwdriver. Sucks. We're not going to need our channel locks. We'll put those back there for now. We're done with the impact guns. We're going to put that back there for now. Now, here we are. Now, normally I would just smack the shit out of this and blow the crank out, but I want the bearings and everything out of it. So, I'm going to pull the engine mount off it, or I might leave it on there. I don't know, it gives it a little bit more weight if I leave it on there, but I'm going to heat this up right now. I'm going to heat this whole casing up, guys. It's going to get hot. And then after we do that, we're going to, hold on boys, I'll take care of this behind you. You can't see them doing. You got cables and shit to tie up. I just got them charging my other GoPro battery. These batteries are like 10 years old. They don't last very long, fellas. They're a little tighter, but I'm gonna try getting this noisy shit. My neighbors should love this in a second, so I'm gonna smack the hell out of this. It's gonna be like a bam, just like that. But I'll probably put a towel over it to try softening it up a little bit, just a little bit. I'm gonna crack it good one time. And if I hit it right, it should spit them bearings and stuff out of there after I get this sucker hot. So let's get all this shit out of the way. Then I'll go boom. If it gets hot, phone's going off. Let me make sure we're good to go. Okay, good to go. All right, let's put the heat on it. Now we're going to heat the whole block up right here, the main body of the casing where the bearings are at, because the bearings are right there. Oh shit! Wait a minute. I got my glove, guys. Give me 1 second. And of course, Nitro pops back in with a duck, going bro. Got your duck and your penguin back here, boy. What are you doing? Huh? I say, what are you doing? Huh? Get your duck. Yeah. Go get your duck. Boy. He's done snuck 3 toys in here, guys, from the last time you seen him. We can get it hot enough, guys, they'll come right out. I mean, right out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I can smell it cooking. Can you smell what the OG is cooking? Yeah, my voice is all soft, not deep like it's supposed to be. Some sinuses are messed up. Anybody that's got sinus problems knows that in the evening time, it gets worse. Our noses get worse in the evening time. Pretty warm, boys. We're going to take a crack at it. It's pretty warm. Okay. Get it right, make it tight. Just like this. Ooh, he's in there tight, guys. He ain't coming out and going nowhere. He said, Nope. He said, I don't think so, Bill. There, see, that's just the crank, but the bearings says, no, we're going to stay right here in the chat. And these are some bad bearings, guys. You guys can't see what I can see. But, yeah, we're going to have to try to get these out, fellas. Yes, we are, because half of them are gone. Or something, because they're not there. And they're not flowing around in the bottom. So where they're at, I have no idea. But look at that. Yeah, see that? Yeah. Mac Grubby. Mac Grubby. Yep. So there's that. And then I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Here, I'm going to take off everything I got on, the visor, all this shit. Take all this stuff off. See if I can get you guys a bird's eye view. There. Can you see that? Can you see the bearings that aren't there? Oh, wherever they're at. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little not good, guys. Not good. So, back to what I'm doing. Put the old headlamp back on. We're gonna get us a shot of some hugs. You know you gotta have some hugs, guys. Don't be sleeping on the hugs. The fruit barrel hugs. Yeah. That's nectar of the gods right there. Less than 1 gram of sugar, and they have electrolytes in them. That's why they're good for kids and for fat old guys like me. Oh, dudes and dudettes. You have no idea what you're missing. So anyway, like I told you, the RC gods let me get the cylinder sleeve out. They weren't going to give me the bearings too, because them bearings should have came out, and then them bearings ain't going nowhere. They said, nope, not today, Jim. Not today. Yeah, and they ain't even, I don't even know. I mean, I can see the gap a little bit in there, like they might have moved, maybe, or thought about moving. Yeah, looks like they did a little bit. Yeah, they are. They're moving. I'll be damned. They are moving, guys. So I'm thinking enough heat, they might come out. They just might come out. What do you think? You think we should squirt some shit up in there and then pop them with some heat? I think we should. Where's my blaster at? Because this is the last of the hooray right here. This is the last of the hooray. Come on, Rob. How many freaking towels do you need, boy? The front bearings too. Front bearings look damn brand new compared to the back bearings. I tell you that right now. Them back bearings, them suckers just hurt. And then there's the old thing about finding that size of a bearing. Sorry guys, I know you can't see nothing. Finding that size of a bearing still, because and they spin good. Got good action. Oh man, it spins real good. Where we at here? Come on. Maybe these are just floater bearings, which I haven't seen these in a coon's age, but maybe they're just floater bearings, and that's why they're gapped out like that, to where they're not a solid bearing line like most of the bearings are that we're used to seeing. You know, a solid ring of bearings. So we'll have to check that out. Okay. You throw that in there. Allen wrench up there. We can get rid of this. Put that up there and that up there. Yeah, just smack. Smack. Is it moving? Yeah, it wants to. I think it will with some heat, fellas. I think we might be able to knock that sumbitch out of that. Because I got a gap in there now. I don't know. I can see it. I can see it. I seen it. I seen it. And it turns really good. It turns real good. And we do have a gap in there. And we should be able to punch out that front bearing. We get that front bearing out and relieve a little bit of that pressure. That'll help out probably mucho bueno. Mucho bueno. Little driver action. Little pop. And let's see here. Driver action and pop. There we go. Boom. This one's locked up. Okay. It's alright though. It's alright. Closed on the front, open in the back, huh? That doesn't make much sense. Kind of makes you wonder where the back seal's at. Because, it's not in here. And it's damn sure not in here either. That's weird, guys. That's weird. Because the oil ports in here are not, well, I guess you could say that they're plugged up a little bit. I know you guys can't see shit. I'm sorry. But I'm always fascinated to find what I find in these damn things when you crack them open. It's like, what's going to come out? What's going to come out? Oh, no wonder the damn pin wouldn't come out. The pinch pin, it's full of damn dried up fuel and shit too. Nice. Nice. So the oil ring back here, the oil run I should say, where it pulls up behind the front bearing is okay. It's extremely mucked up and dirty, but it's alright. And let's see if I can scoop this out, guys. If I can scoop this out, you're gonna go, wow. There we go. Look at that. I just scooped that out of the front. Look at that. Ugh. Yeah. So you can even see the pocket in the bottom of the casing. Right there. That's where the ramp sits at, and the ramp is tore up. There we go. Yeah. Clean all this crap off. Like I said, guys, this is what I wanted to get soaking. I'm going to hit this with the brush in a second. You guys are going to see me spray the shit out of this. Hit it with the brush. Try to get as much of this, look at this, much of this crap off here as you can see. So while it's soaking, and I pull it out tomorrow and hit it with the brush again, it won't be so bad. At least this doesn't have any bearing slots wore in it like the last one did that we took apart. That 28 up there, that 28 up there that came in on that last roller, that sucker was hurting for certain. Yeah, it was in bad shape. That's why we didn't take the sleeve out of it. Remember, we left that one alone. We called it good. We said, nope, we're going to leave that one alone and move on. Because it's got plenty of compression, and we weren't going to take a chance on damaging it. And this appears to be okay, besides that. And like I said, once again, the oil port looked okay on it from what I could see. Right there in the front. It goes through there. It goes through here. And comes out here. I don't have a wire to snake through there. I don't even have anything remotely close to being that small to snake through there. I might have to get a piece of pipe cleaner wire or whatever I can find, because I don't have not even close to a small enough peck, guys, to do that. Because you have to, I don't know if you can see it or not, that oil port is right there, right there. Yeah, the oil port's right there, and it goes through the casing and it comes out right there. Yeah, it comes out right there, goes through there and comes out here. And I don't have anything small enough to shoot through there. I want to be under the assumption that it's cleaned out, but assumption is the mother of all F-ups. If nobody's ever heard that before, you have now, because that's a fact. So, okay, that, these are all good, these are good. Soak, 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 completely soak, 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 then soak. Let me see if I can get anything off this, guys, before we totally slap it in there and drown it for tomorrow, and then we will be done. And because we are 47 minutes in, perfect. This is perfect. So let me get this out of here. Get the old brake cleaner. Shoot a couple shots in there. Toothbrush. Ew. Wow, that's not even taking that off in there, guys. Whoa. And yes, I know I should buy a bearing puller. I should buy me a 28 size bearing puller. That would help me out tremendously. Yes, it would. I'll have one next year, because as many of these damn engines that I buy, hey guys, I said engines again, you should be happy. As many of these damn engines as I buy that I redo, yeah, that'd be a good investment. Good investment tool. Good investment tool. Oh man, guys, this thing is disgusting, boys. I mean, it is rough. My buddy Rinks had a good live stream this morning. Well, not this morning, this afternoon. It was 11 o'clock. But he had a good live stream going on this morning, and he's tearing apart his Savage that he just got, and he thinks it's disgusting. And that's pretty much how they all come, just like this. It's what they do. Nobody really takes care of them too good, except us Savage guys, you know, that try taking care of them the best we can once we get our hands on them. But until that happens, yep, it's never guaranteed. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure. We're gonna yank this motor mount off here. Ha! I said motor. Yank this motor mount off here, and call it the game. We're at 49 minutes. Yeah, this is nasty in there, guys. I'm gonna have to really scrape. Oh, it's coming off now. It's coming off in paper, like sheets. But you see this? sorry guys, no, you can't see anything again. Here we go. Come on. Yeah, see that? See that? Okay. So. They're going to start. They're going to start these races. I think like at 4 o'clock again or something like that. They're going to be firing these suckers up here in a few hours. Everybody's trying to get their last minute shit in order and get some sleep. Because I don't know how many races they're running tomorrow, but I haven't looked at the schedule to see what's happening. The last time there was like 56 runs or something like that. So curious to see how many there is. I know my boy Dakota's not doing anything though, because he's with the fam at a hockey game tonight. I seen him on Facebook. His daddy-in-law posted a picture of them all up. They're all out having a good time. So I'm happy for him and Chloe and Kevin and Darlene and her sister Megan and Megan's husband and all the rest of them out there. They were my second family for quite a few years down there at the track. So I hope they're having a good time tonight. I hope Dakota's having a real good time tonight, him and Chloe, because they're on the road so much racing that they probably look forward to these little timeouts. Timeouts. We call them timeouts. All right, let's see here. What do we got going on, guys? Boom, boom, boom. Look at this. I want an odd screw. One odd duck, guys. One odd duck. I'm sorry you guys can't see anything. It's just easier for me to work up close. But, damn, look at that sucker, boys. Holy shit. Damn. Slight overkill. Oh, man. 3 million tons of Loctite on this shit. Look at that. Look at that, guys. I can't even chip this off with a fingernail. Yep. I'm going to have to work on getting those cleaned up. And we can't be putting those back on there like that. Soak those in there too. See if it takes them off. See, that's why I don't believe in that. You just see me pop these off like it wasn't nothing, and them screws are covered in 18 pounds of Loctite. Okay, boys, 53 minutes in. This is going to end on a good note. You're going to get to watch me drown this sucker for a minute, and then go from there. Yeah, we're going to put this plate in there too. Take these screws out. Huh. Those are 3 mil. That shouldn't work. So where's that? There's my 3 mil. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Got to watch my boy, the RC vlog tonight. Brinks and Chino and Michael Graham and JW and Corey and everybody was in there. It was a good time, good time, good time. Boys had a good time in that good little crowd. I didn't watch very much of it because I was tinkering around with this stuff over here trying to get this done, but yeah, good live stream, good live stream. I support anybody that supports me. And he's constantly shouting out through the whole thing, so it's nice. It's nice being appreciated. Nice being appreciated. Yeah, that's gonna look pretty good, guys. I think that's gonna clean up real good. Real good. Yep. Today's what, Friday? Tomorrow will be Saturday, so there ain't nothing be going on tomorrow probably. Gotta wait till Sunday. If Sunday, if I can catch my brother Nitro Addiction doing his live stream Sunday, but that depends on the weather, because I don't know what the weather's like down there where he's at. hopefully it's not shit like it is up here, so I get to watch him Sunday, and then get to watch him Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So it keeps me busy. You know, this is kind of like, man, you get relying on these guys to watch them, and then when they take a day off, it's like, what do I do? Yeah, but I need to start doing my own too, guys. So that'll be next on the list. Next on the list. All right, here we go, fellas. Let's get this party started. Bloop, and then bloop, and bloop, bloop. Screws. And the reason why I got so much in here again, like I was going to say the last time before I got off on something else, was because I reuse this. I'll just, when I get done with it, I'll just funnel it back into the big bottle and keep using it. So I don't have anything else up here that needs to go in there. Everything else up here is cool. Oh wait, we'll put our pinch bolt in there. All right. So that's why I had to put so much in there, so that would sink. Get that down in the bottom. Let it sit in there all night. All night long. All night. All right, there we go. Let the magic happen. And this is going to sit right here while I'm doing that. And we can put this away. Turn it around so we can see all the labels and stuff, you know, because our crazy OCD ass is like that. Oh shit, guys. Get our drink of our hugs. Yeah, put our big channel locks back. Got our little pliers over here. A couple shop rags that aren't too badly soaked up. Get our X-Acto knife put away. Make sure nobody's on our phone. Nope. Phone's good. Wipe that off. 57 minutes in. This is going to work out just right, fellas. Throw the phone over in the chair. Got the tools set up. Another glove can go back up. Visors can go back up. And after we get all this done, guys, we got this big pile of parts over here off that Bass build. And what you don't know is, on top of the bags and bags and bags of parts that I have underneath my workbench, I have a whole truck in this tub, to where I soaked, like I said, I soaked the chassis plates and it took the coating off them. I like that. This is gonna be the Mad Max truck. It's gonna look all weathered and stuff, like it's been out in the sun for 100 years, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do with these. But yeah, there's a whole truck inside here, boys. Skid plates and radio boxes, and bell cranks for steering and everything else. It's all in here. Another whole truck in there. Hold on, fellas. I'll bring you right back. We'll close it out. All right, boys. There we go. Got you right back. Quick. All right. Yeah. So now that'll sit there and soak, do its thing. And like I was telling you, besides having all these boxes of parts down here, this is what I've. This is a whole truck. This is a whole nother Savage X in here. Bumpers and everything right down to the bone. Even though I don't think Rinks watches my videos, I told Rinks, hey, if you ever need anything, man, just holler. I'll hook you up. Don't want a dime for nothing. I'll just give you whatever you need to help you get your truck together, guys. I got stuff everywhere. That's been sitting in that box since I washed it. Everything else is under the table. But anywho, back to the topic at hand. Appreciate, like, and love all you guys joining me on this next one. This is OG's Nitro RCs coming at you from the Nitro Corner, episode 53. This is. I probably didn't say that in the beginning, but I said it now. And we're looking at an hour. Poof, right there. We're in the home stretch, guys. So we're gonna let this go, and tomorrow we're gonna pull all this out. If I get an early jump on it, I might pull it out and clean it up a little bit and bring you guys back for the build. We'll put it back together. I'm gonna try, just for a minute, just for a minute. I'm going to try a couple times to get that bearing out of there. If I can, I can. If I can't, I won't. Plain and simple. I'll shove that front bearing back in there, lube everything up really good, slap the crank back in there, tighten it all down, and rock and roll hoochie coo. Plain and simple. I will not take a chance on ruining anything just for nothing. Not when I got it freed up and everything's moving good enough, and as soon as I start running it and shit starts breaking up in there anyway, it's going to clean itself out. So there's no sense in getting all worried about everything and blah blah this and blah blah that. It can stay just as is. We got to clean these needles up a little bit, get those touched up and polished. The low end is good, mid range is good, idle needle is good, everything else is good. We're going to touch up the high speed a little bit, get that cleaned up. Clutch bell's good, bearings are good. We know the piston and sleeve's good, back plate's good, carb body's good. We're set. We're set. We might put it all together and just throw it up on the shelf and wait to brap it this spring. All right? All right. If you boys and girls like what you've seen tonight and the last one or this one or none of them, whatever, I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel if you would, please. And keep an eye on OG. This is where we get shit done in the Nitro Corner. And I greatly appreciate and love and respect all you guys that are here that have been going along with this and you continuously give me your support and continuously tune into the channel, hit the comments, and do everything else. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, don't comment. I don't care, because you know I don't care. I'm just happy you're here for the ride right now. OGs, Nitro RCs, coming at you from the Nitro Corner, episode 53. And I will catch you for the next one. Peace out, boys and girls.